Failure, that four-letter word that strikes fear into our hearts. We all have experienced it, whether it's failing an exam, losing a loved one, or watching dreams crumble to dust. These moments can shake us to our core, leaving us questioning our abilities and doubting our paths. But what if I told you that these moments, these failures, were not the end of your story, but merely the beginning of a new chapter, a chance to redefine your journey, to emerge stronger and wiser than before? Hi, I am a cognitive neuroscientist and a best-selling author of a book. Today I want to talk about something that has been both a challenge and a catalyst for growth throughout my life. Failure. I want to share with you 3 secrets that will help you turn failure into a springboard for success. The first secret is to redefine failure. You see, failure is often seen as a shameful, undesirable outcome, something to be hidden away and forgotten. But what if I told you that this perspective is not only inaccurate, but also detrimental to your growth? In her groundbreaking work, psychologist Carol Dweck explores the impact of our mindset on our achievements. She highlights that our beliefs about whether our qualities are fixed or malleable greatly influences our willingness to take risks and embrace challenges. According to her research, individuals with a fixed mindset believe that their abilities are set in stone. They avoid challenges fearing they might expose their limitations and prefer to stay within their comfort zone. On the other hand, those with a growth mindset believe that their abilities can be developed through dedication and hard work. They embrace challenges as opportunities for growth and learn from their mistakes. Let's take the example of a student preparing for an exam. A student with a fixed mindset might think, I'm either good at math or I'm not. It's just not my strong suit. No matter how much effort they put in, their belief that they can't excel in math could become a self-fulfilling prophecy, limiting their potential. In contrast, a student with a growth mindset might think, math is challenging, but I can improve with practice and hard work. This belief allows them to see challenges as opportunities to learn and grow, ultimately leading to better performance. Now, let's apply this to entrepreneurship. Imagine an entrepreneur trying to launch a new business idea. An entrepreneur with a fixed mindset might think, I'm not cut out for this. I'm not a natural salesperson. They might give up quickly when they face rejection or experience setbacks. However, an entrepreneur with a growth mindset would think, sales is a skill that can be learned and improved over time. They understand that success doesn't come overnight and are willing to put in the effort to develop the necessary skills to succeed. The key takeaway here is this: our mindset shapes our reality. If we believe that our abilities are fixed, we limit our potential. But if we adopt a growth mindset and believe that we can improve through effort and learning, we open ourselves up to a world of possibilities. So the first step to turning failure into a catalyst for success is to shift our mindset and see failure not as a setback, but as a stepping stone towards our goals. Remember, failure is not the opposite of success. It is a part of success. The next secret is to rewrite your story. After my company collapsed 7 years ago, I found myself stuck in a hotel room feeling defeated and uncertain about the future. I was surrounded by reminders of the venture that I had poured my heart and soul into, and now it was nothing but a memory. I remember sitting there staring at an empty coffee cup thinking, is this it? Is this where my dreams go to die? But then something shifted within me. I realized that the story I had told myself about the situation was one of defeat and despair. I failed. I thought, my company is gone, and I don't know what to do next. But what if I could rewrite that story? What if instead of seeing myself as a failure, I saw myself as someone who had learned valuable lessons that would guide me on my next adventure? In his book, The Obstacle is the Way, Ryan Holiday teaches us that we have the power to transform obstacles into opportunities by changing the way we perceive them. He encourages us to take ownership of our circumstances and to see challenges as pathways to success. This perspective shift, can be incredibly liberating. Instead of feeling like a victim of circumstances, we can empower ourselves by recognizing that we have the ability to shape our own destinies. Rewriting our story doesn't mean denying the reality of our failures or pretending that everything is fine. It means acknowledging our challenges and choosing to focus on the lessons, the growth, and the opportunities that lie ahead. It's about finding meaning and purpose in our experiences, no matter how difficult they may seem. Think back to a time when you faced a significant setback or failure. How did you tell that story to yourself and others? Was it a story of defeat and despair, or one of resilience and growth? By consciously rewriting our stories, we can transform our failures into sources of strength and wisdom. And this brings me to a simple yet powerful exercise that I recommend. Keep a failure journal. Every day, for 5 minutes, write down what didn't work and what you learned from it. This practice helps you track your progress, celebrate your wins, learn from your losses, and keep moving forward. When you reread your journal entries, you'll see how far you've come and gain a fresh perspective on your challenges and accomplishments. Secret No. 3. The power of community. One of the most important lessons I've learned from my mentors is the significance of community in times of failure. When my company collapsed, I felt utterly defeated and isolated. I remember thinking, I'm all alone in this. How am I supposed to pick myself up and start over? That's when a mentor reached out and said, you might fall alone, but you need a hand to get back up. His words were a lifeline, and they reminded me that I wasn't alone. I had a community of friends, mentors, and colleagues who believed in me and wanted to support me. According to research conducted by Dr. John Cacioppo at the University of Chicago, humans are biologically programmed for social connection and belonging. This means that our need for community and belonging is just as important as our need for food and shelter. When we experience failure, our social connections become even more crucial for our well-being. Feeling isolated and unsupported can exacerbate the negative emotions associated with failure, making it harder to bounce back. On the other hand, having a strong social support system can buffer against the emotional toll of failure, helping us cope and recover more effectively. My mentor's words had a profound impact on me. They reminded me that while I may stumble and fail, I am not truly alone. I have people who care about me and want to help me succeed. With their support, I was able to pick myself up, dust myself off, and start again. Think about the communities that you have in your life. Who are the people who lift you up when you're feeling down? Are there any groups or organizations that you can connect with that share your interests or goals? Nurturing these connections can create a safety net of support that will help you through tough times and celebrate your successes. Before we part ways today, I want to leave you with an invitation. Think about a time when you experienced a significant failure or setback. Now I want you to rewrite that story. How can you see that experience as a catalyst for growth and success? Share your story with a trusted friend or mentor. And remember, failure is not the end of your story. It's just a chapter. Embrace it, learn from it, and keep writing your story. You have the power to create a future that is filled with purpose, joy, and success. Thank you.